So this is a 2007 GMC Yukon Denali, and it got like 192,000 miles. And one of the things that I fixed on this, I mean several things that I fixed on this, is pretty much the low oil pressure problem, which is actually caused by the oil, I mean the pickup tube, the o-ring on the oil pickup tube. And then the second one is the power seat, which is not moving. I have to get a power seat track from the junkyard, not the whole seat but just the power seat track. And then I also replaced the door handles, this one, and also the lock actuators on both of the doors. The lock actuators on the other side is broken too, as well as the door handles. The door handles are pretty common to fail on this GMC Yukon. And also this one has been like making a sound during winter, so I have that replaced too. And some of the broken vents, this one, the color is like brown because I cannot find any same color. That one, the grill I fixed, you could just like turn it counterclockwise and then it will just go out. So interior wise, the problem with this is the dashboard begins to crack at this age, and if you could see some peeling over here. Luckily this is black, so it's not obvious. There's some peeling on the interior. And the leather, I think it's a leatherette maybe. Yeah, it's kind of worn, but it's still good. This one, yeah, if you don't maintain it or wipe it properly, it becomes not really shiny at all. And pretty much they're made of cheap plastic. GM pretty much is, it's like Chinese quality. And so this one, yep, broken. And common is like all of this stuff before we bought it, they're already stickers on this one because they peel off. Yeah, it's pretty much all Chinese made stuff, no quality at all from GM. And I added more stickers for the power and this AC thing because they're like all worn out. You could buy them in Amazon for $5. The stereo is working fine, it's pretty good. You could probably buy an Android to replace this really outdated radio. So far all the electronics work except for, you know, the locks are pretty much, they don't last at all. The ignition, I replaced this with a Dorman one because the tumbler is like all worn out. So basically I have two sets of keys in here. One is the original one and the other one is the replacement. You could probably buy one that you could like set the tumbler and use the original one, but the Dorman one is really fast. I mean, it's an easy thing to do. You don't need to play with the with those shims for the key, and programming it is also very easy. I think it's like when you buy it from Rock Auto, it's probably like around $45–50. And then the old key fob, it has a remote start here. This one, yeah, if you press, I mean, the buttons doesn't work really good. It takes a while. You need to press like really hard to make it work. So I bought one from Amazon. They're really cheap, $20 for a pair. And you could program it using the menu here. Yeah, it's easy to program it. You don't need a dealer. Now for the oil issue. Basically, I think before when you start it, it's like around 40 or less than 40. And then when it starts to warm up, it will go down to like less than 20, maybe around 17 to 18, something like that psi. And then if the o-ring becomes really bad, yeah, it will go down to the red portion of it, which is around like probably less than 6 psi, and then you'll get a message that it's like a low oil pressure, stop driving, something like that, stop engine. So usually it's the main culprit is the oil pump. Maybe try with the oil ring, the o-ring first, and then if it's still bad, probably the oil pump. Usually most people, they would actually like replace the sender. You will only replace the sender if it's either going to like red here and then suddenly it goes to like 80, and then you will also have like a check engine code, a code, a DTC code. If you don't have that issue, you don't need to replace the sender, the oil sender. For this one, yeah, the shop charges you like around $400 to replace the oil sender, which is like a waste of money. Typically it's not the oil sender. If it's the oil sender, you either get like 0 or 80, or you might get a DTC code. I think it's like P05 something, but yeah, don't replace the oil sender immediately, because you'll be like wasting money on labor for that. The part is cheap, but the labor is expensive. And then some other small stuff that I did for this was the P0455, which is the EBAP thing. So I replaced the EBAP solenoid, the canister solenoid there, the vent one, because the hose there is missing, and then when I put the hose back in, the solenoid isn't working. So that's like a $30 part in Amazon too, and it's an AC Delco part. So I use the older model, the one that doesn't have that extra hose. So no more check engine light. I've been driving it for a long time. So it's only the tire pressure monitor that's bad. So I get like a 14.5 miles a gallon, and it's more than 40 now after the oil pump o-ring replacement. And then this one, if it's like really warm, it will actually go down to like 20 when you're on idle. But when you're driving, it should be around 40 psi. If it's below that, yeah, then it's not normal. But so far, interior wise, it's good, but just be careful buying GM products. The older they get, the higher mileage they get, they're not reliable at all. I mean, yeah, the engine basically will have problems like the oil pressure, the oil pump, and some other small stuff. I actually replaced the valve cover for this too, because it's leaking oil. I still see some oil leaking, but it's not that as bad as before, even though I replaced the oil pan gasket and the valve cover gasket. So yeah, I still have to observe this, see how it goes, but this car is not being used frequently, so yeah. It's a comfortable people holder though. So I just got from a 50-mile drive. And this is what a 192,000 mile engine looks like. Just a valve cover, new gasket, new alternator.